Ramadan, very skillful, as I said, undefeated, amateur and pro.
Saw Edith before the night commenced. Not a nerve, no hesitancy.
No, she's got her children here, and undoubtedly her husband, and they're here to support her. And she's going to, I'm sure, put up a great fight against Susie Ramadan for the Australian Championship.
Yep, husband Glenn is here, and the two boys, Brendan and Robert, and so proud of mum, as they should be. Metabala in the corner yet again for Edith here tonight.
The Bala name also synonymous with the fight game. Metabala, was Australian champion back in the days I was fighting, and the Bala boys have got a couple of top amateur fighters at the moment, and you'll be hearing a lot about them in the future.
There is Edith, just 155 centimetres tall, so not much over 5 feet tall. The limit is junior feather, Barry, just under 53.35 kilos.
Yep. Edith told me that she's going to try and work on the body of the slick Susie Ramadan to try and slow her up and come over the top with that left hook.
Now the nerves are starting to settle in. This is like the NRL. Every week the home team waits in the dressing room while the away team find the nerves centre field. Just hold them out there longer, and that's exactly what Edith Smith is going through at the moment. She's out in centre ring, expending that nervous energy. Where's my opponent? Get her out here. Let's go. It's time to dance.
But it can work in the opposite if you've prepared well, and like a fighter, the preparation's so long and the training's so grueling. When you get into that ring, you know that your opponent's waiting. You're weighed in, and you're in the ring. Your opponent has to come up there. Sometimes I think it can work in reverse. But it is a psychological ploy, definitely. And Susie Ramadan sounds as though she's making her way to the ring at the moment.
29-year-old Susie Ramadan, who will hold a 6-centimetre height and reach advantage over Edith. Plenty of support here. She lives in Reservoir. Team Brizzy in the corner. Ben Senior, Cos, Ben Junior and Sam.
Again, another name synonymous with the fight game, the Brizzy boys, the Brizzy brothers, legends in the caper of, amateur and professional boxing. Go back to my early days in the amateurs, and they do an absolutely excellent job.
Susie Ramadan, centre ring. 8 2-minute rounds is the journey. Let's go to Howard Lee for the official introduction.
Just waiting for our ringside position before we get underway with this women's championship fight.
We've just been notified that the doctor has been called to the ring because he's probably in the dressing room of Tim Rolfe inspecting the cut, or also Joe D'Angelo, but we need the doctor at ringside before we can actually commence this Australian Championship fight.
The doctor, Johnny Jury, may well end up on the undercard here somewhere. He's upsetting people all night long. He was late to the venue. No one could find him. We finally did, and he's either checking out Tim Rolfe in the dressing room, or he's sneaking in one of those Chico rolls that look very inviting from the cafeteria earlier.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll find him, and it will be only minutes before we get this Australian Junior Featherweight Championship underway.
Now the girls, the nerves continue. Howard Lee for a moment there took the opportunity to go over and sweet talk one of our ring card girls for the evening.
Yep, that'll be Howard. Silver tongue.
And she does have eyes for Howard tonight. There's Susie and Edith.
Both girls waiting patiently for the
second
doctor to come to the ring.
Dr. John Jury. Okay?
Here he is.
Ring the bell. We're coming up, ladies and gentlemen.
And we're set to go.
Thank you, Andy Raymond. Coming up, 8 rounds of women's championship boxing. The Australian Women's Junior Featherweight Championship. Live on Fox Sports from Fort Knox. Introducing in the red corner from Hoppers Crossing, wearing black trunks with a touch of red. From the western suburbs of Melbourne, as I said, she's the Australian Junior Bantamweight and Pan-Pacific Bantamweight Women's Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, would you welcome at 54.40 kilograms, Edith the Bomber Smith. And in the blue corner, part of Team Brizzy, proud of her Albanian Turkish heritage. In amateur boxing, 7 fights, 6 wins. A Boxing Victorian Incorporated Women's Featherweight Champion. In professional boxing, a perfect record, 3 bouts, 3 wins. At 53.10 kilograms, wearing black and white trunks. Ladies and gentlemen, SusieQ. Referee Chris Anderson, judges Joe Brown, Andrew Campbell, and Tony Moretta. 8 rounds of women's championship boxing.
Big support there for SusieQ as the girls come to the centre ring for instructions.
Remember what we spoke about in the dressing room? Lock and clean, extra time, and don't hold. Watch your head, okay? Good luck, girls. Good luck.
No eye contact from either lady. 11 years the senior, Edith Smith on camera.
I think this is going to be the real epitome of the boxer versus the fighter. Edith Smith going to be the walk-up slugger. SusieQ is going to be the skillful boxer on the outside.
Round 1.
And here we go for the Australian Junior Featherweight title, 8 2-minute rounds. Smith, early advantage, I guess, in respect she had ring positioning. Quite often that does go to the brawler of the two, if you like, the fighter of the two in the early exchanges.
Good right hand from Susie Ramadan. A little chopping right.
The top again, Ramadan.
Seen Susie Ramadan fight a couple of times and very impressed with her skill. I haven't really seen Edith fight, even though I did move around with her about a week ago in the gym. And she's got quite a bit of power, good strong left hook, good body punching.
Ramadan stalking, silky smooth as far as her body movement goes. Girl's not afraid to throw caution to the wind in the opening 60 seconds.
Now, I saw her a bout in New Zealand a couple of weeks ago between a girl called Nevi and Daniela, I can't think of her surname, but it was a cracking bout. It was really give and take, and with a credit. The only fight that the Kiwi girl had lost was actually to the world women's lightweight champion. So, yeah, very good quality of fight it was.
We're hoping that standard is high here between Edith and Susie.
Susie Ramadan using the ring well here in the opening round. Tried the uppercut.
Very fluent with what she does, Barry, Susie.
Yep. Edith Smith backing away at the moment, looking to counter. Denying that left hook. Susie Ramadan on the front foot here.
Susie, part-time model, works for Adidas. It's the Adidas signage, shorts and the shoes.
What a great deal now. Good boxing too. Just
easy to can. You can see what she's going to throw.
A couple of clean shots from Susie Ramadan, but not a great deal.
Quick the feet go, make a miss, count all your chance. The right hand's beautiful, right? Good. Good. Feel good? Feel comfortable out there? Middle of the ring. Middle of the ring, right? Cool.
And Brizzy giving the instructions there.
Breathe. Cool as a cucumber. I want you, right, Sus? Cool. Every shot's got a count, all right? Cool.
Again, the experience, very calm. Had a baler in the other corner.
Yeah, both corners very relaxed, very composed, direct with their instructions and simple with their instructions.
A lot of experience between these corners.
Paul Briggs on a recent Big Time Boxing edition made an observation from one of the corners, and he said there's two things that he liked to hear in a corner. One thing that I was doing well, and one thing you wanted me to improve on.
Yep.
Get my confidence up by telling me I'm doing something well.
Psychology.
Yep. Also tell me what I need to improve on. Any more instructions and that becomes confusing.
True. I couldn't agree more. There's so much psychology in boxing.
Abbreviated rounds for the women, just 2 minutes in duration.
Susie Ramadan landing the clean shots here. Edith Smith, look at caught with the left hook there. Edith Smith needs to try and stay up on her opponent. Easier said than done. Susie Ramadan using the ring well.
Using the ring very well and dominating in this second round, middle stages here. Looked for a quick-fire two-punch combination there, the simple left and right. Edith did well defensively and evasively, staying out of the zone.
Susie Ramadan moving her head well as she's coming in, not making it an easy target. Edith trying to attack, but Susie Ramadan just stepping back out of range and then comes back in.
40 years of age, Edith.
Credit to her to be up there fighting for the Australian title at 40 years of age.
And a good shot there from Smith.
Yep. Tries that solid left hook. She has got some power in that left hook. Goes well with the right to the body.
Round two.
Confidence in the walk of SusieQ Ramadan. She goes back to the corner. We will go into the corner though with Edith Smith and Nettie Bella.
Veteran Yuri Bala in the corner. Medal was an Australian champion. Featherweight champion by memory, back when I was Australian lightweight champion.
It's a bit of what happened in round number 2.
Oh, that was nice punching there from Susie Ramadan. Edith Smith walking up, gets caught there.
She's got a symmetry with what she does. Susie Ramadan, very good left-hand side, very good right-hand side.
Yeah, moves well, moves very well. Edith Smith, to get into this fight, needs to put on more pressure and throw more punches. She's being about pointed at the moment.
Ranked 42 in the world at Super Bantamweight, Susie Ramadan. Or junior feather, if you like. From the independent boxing rankings. Only very, very early in her career with just the 3 professional bouts. Was beaten as an amateur. Is also a Victorian state champion.
Showed her strength there too, Susie Ramadan. A bit of a physical tussle there, and actually pulled Edith Smith off balance.
Good girl.
Smith trying to unload here, but she doesn't possess the same speed or the same hand-eye as what Susie Ramadan does.
No, the speed, it's a big factor here. Susie Ramadan, beautiful stiff jab there, moving in and out very well. Just with the right hand, came back with the left hook to the jaw of Edith Smith.
Shows a good awareness of where you are and what you're doing in the ring, doesn't it, when you miss with the shot and you're so quick with your return.
For sure. Boxing very well. Edith you know, making a tough fight of it for her, but at the moment being outboxed. That was a good combination from Edith Smith. Susie Ramadan came straight back with a good right hand there.
Edith really does have to cut off the ring corner and open up here, because she's going to get outpointed, outclassed and tired very, very quickly. It's one-way traffic at the moment.
Yep, Susie Ramadan boxing very well.
A full house here at Fort Knox. From the edges of the ranges. In fact, Edith Smith, after 3 rounds,
stiff
really,
left hand.
yeah, really sucking in the big ones in the corner now. Confidence is down.
Oh, she got caught with a right hand there, and that uppercut from Susie Ramadan just missed.
Good.
Osbrizzy there in the background. And talking to Susie Ramadan.
Beautiful, Susie. Great job.
And their son and
Both Ben and Sam, the two second-generation trainers there. Cos and Ben Senior's sons, all 4 of them working the corner tonight.
both sons. That's great to see.
Look at Ramadan up on her toes.
Walking forward. Confident, very confident.
Great rhythm. Edith Smith over the top of the left shoulder.
Popping right hand there. Yep.
Head was jolted back there early in round number 4. Again, keeping Smith out of banging distance by and large is Susie Ramadan.
Yeah, she gets in, scores her punches, and she's out. Moving her head well, defending well. Edith Smith trying continually. She needs to land, you know, some solid body shots and a couple of big hooks over the top to get back in this fight. But easier said than done. Susie Ramadan defending and countering very well.
She's conceding 6 centimetres in height and in reach, Edith Smith, who threw a good right hand there, but weight of punches and weight of scoring punches went in favour of Ramadan again, who turns her opponent and turns her well.
Yep, serious battle there. The two girls having a real good crack.
Found the target from Susie Ramadan. 3-punch combination, and she scored a pass mark with each.
Right to the body, right to the head.
Just slowed in the latter stages of this, the 4th, scheduled for 8 just 2-minute rounds, and the prize here is the Australian Junior Featherweight title, vacant at the moment. And the mountain gets a little bit higher once again for Edith Smith.
Sure does. Walking up valiantly, trying to land a big shot, but Susie Ramadan countering with beautiful clean punches.
Keeps moving around, so you got to close the gap. You got to close the gap, man. Try that overhand right. Yeah, I know. Try and throw that overhand right, but get the distance right. Because she keeps that left hand very low.
Right hand.
Yeah. You got to do it more like.
Again, Ramadan on the front foot. Very rarely has Edith taken it on the back foot, though, and they moved into close quarters, Barry, into the neutral corner.
Yeah, she was successful with a good overhand right there, Edith Smith. But again, Ramadan comes back.
Charged across the ring, almost stopped him through. Then Edith Smith, who is moving in again. It's where she sees her best opportunity is inside of Susie Ramadan.
The corner have told her that she's got to do more. She's got to get up, but it's easier said than done from her against a very skillful opponent. Look at that, using the ring punches, hitting and moving, and hitting and not being hit.
Very dedicated, very fit young ladies.
They certainly are.
And both have handled the week very well tonight. They've both handled the week very well. A lot of expectation on them.
For sure. It's a big occasion for both of them. Edith Smith looking to land a left hook, signature punch. But walking up, really having a crack this round. But SusieQ boxing well, defending well.
Oh, nice left hand there from Edith Smith. It found the zone, but she is simply getting out-punched and out-pointed.
Having a real crack, both girls.
That they are. Less than half a minute to go in round number 5. Keeping in mind we're going 8 for the national title.
Pinpoint punching there from Susie Ramadan. Edith Smith valiantly walking up. Oh, throws a big overhand right.
Hands have dropped just a little on Susie Ramadan over the last couple of minutes, but she finishes the round very, very strongly.
Beautiful work, Sid. Don't panic. Let her do all the messing. All right, beautiful. Work, Sid. Good jabs, beautiful. Jab it down. You've got a beautiful thing. You know what you said? Stand on them ropes, all right? You don't want to be near the ropes. He's going to make it in.
Round 5, another Susie Ramadan round. Barry, is it a shutout at this point in time?
Well, Susie Ramadan well in front on points. Edith Smith, that was a good right hand. She's walking up valiantly, trying to, land the payoff punch, but she's just being outscored at the moment.
Come on, let's have behind these two gallant Lady Warriors.
And it's, to be honest, at this stage, round 6, going to be very, very difficult for her to have any chance of winning this fight, unless she needs a knockout, really.
I would fully agree. And at this stage, it isn't coming.
Doesn't look very likely.
Beautiful from Ramadan again, 2-punch combination, both of them scoring early in this round. And Smith turns away, and Ramadan goes to work.
These girls are slugging it out here.
We speak so often about contrasting styles making fights, and while it's not always the case, there has been moments. This one has been as good as anything you'll see.
Very good, very good stuff here. Good boxing, good punching. As I said, the boxer fighter, Edith Smith, more the fighter. Good jab from Edith Smith there. Susie Ramadan, classy, skillful boxer. Hit and not be hit. Good defence.
45 seconds left, round number 6. We speak about Edith Smith being the fighter or the banger. Susie has got 2 KOs and 3 wins.
Yep.
She hasn't been able to get that one clean shot on Edith here tonight.
You can see, Susie stopping opponents just because of her pinpoint shots and accumulation of, she punches hard. There's no doubt about that, but she picks her punches so well. Look at that, see, perfectly down to there.
Great pure boxing from Susie.
Watch your head.
Edith Smith fighting a real uphill battle at this stage. Both girls feeling the pace.
And you can do it. You got to find more right hands, yeah? And what happens when the uppercuts, when you close your hold, bring your head up. Boom, boom. One more round.
Round number 6 and another Susie Ramadan round. Showing great boxing skill here tonight.
That was where she turned her back. That was dangerous. She could have been caught, could have been hurt there when Edith Smith turned away, just off balance.
Phil's opening up. Great pace to start round 7. Edith Smith is throwing him with every bit of power and every natural instinct she has.
Yeah, she certainly loved this Australian title, and she's fighting an uphill battle at the moment.
Don't hold. Break! Start again. Not back. Good girl. Box.
Susie Ramadan on the front foot.
Nice again. And they've handled themselves very well centering both ladies.
They sure have. They're credit to the sport. Oh, good. Right hand crashes off the jaw of Edith Smith. She's tough.
Was there a head clash there as well? Or was that shoulders coming together? Let's hope it was shoulders.
I'm sure the heads have clashed a few times in there.
Coming forward again, Edith, and that was nice. And a short right hand from Edith Smith in the target zone. It was there. She was unable to score a bullseye, if you like that.
And hold. Put your head.
Oh, big punches there. Finish with a good right hand. Oh, Susie Ramadan crashes the right hand off the chin of Edith Smith.
Break! There you go, start again.
Coming up to 10-second remaining, round 7. One before the final round for this Australian junior featherweight title fight. It's been a battle. Susie Ramadan well in control, very good boxing.
Yeah, well in control, good boxing and a good contest.
Okay, round 7. We're going to draw the raffle after this fight. The raffle ticket is the tickets out for the finals. That's round 7. It's championship time at Bantamweight.
One more. That's it. Breathe easy. That's it. He's going to come here and swing in his hand, don't you? Yeah.
Chris Sylvester will draw lucky ticket winner.
It was nice from Edith Smith there. And while she is getting through, I think, with more punches later in the fight, still the percentages very much with Susie Ramadan.
Yep, she's had some success with those crashing overhand rights.
Second round, 8-bang, ball round.
Right to the mooch that time from Susie Ramadan. This is the 8th and final round.
Good girl. Good girl. Right foot.
Chris Anderson says it's time to dance. 2 minutes of it to complete the card here for the Australian junior featherweight title. It's under 53.35 limit. Both young ladies.
One hold. Break! Let it go. Start again. Right back. Look.
Edith Smith has been around the industry long enough to know that she needs a stoppage here, but a lot easier said than done.
Undoubtedly, you know, Edith knows that she's well behind on points. And I'm sure she'll be sporting like the fight. It's been a very polished display of boxing by Susie Ramadan. But Edith hasn't stopped trying, credit to her, and she is fighting for an Australian title, so she can be proud of that.
Are you okay, says Chris Anderson. Of course was the answer from Edith Smith. She hasn't come this far to say no now, and in fact I don't think she's got a white flag in her kit bag.
No, I don't think so.
Don't do that.
28 seconds remaining. 8th and final round of this Australian Championship fight.
Nice from Ramadan to doing exactly what she did in the opening round. Yep. 16 minutes on.
She certainly showed the skill of boxing. Hit and not be hit. I mean, she's been hit, but she's done a very good, remarkable job of boxing well. Good punches there to finish this as the bell's down.
Well done from both young ladies. Great ambassadors for women's boxing and women's sport, the way they have handled and controlled themselves in the lead-up and on the big stage. Also going the distance in the last couple of weeks, Barry, Felix Sturm with a 12 points, 12-round victory on points, should I say, victory over Randy Griffin to retain his WBA middleweight title. And of course, it was in Germany, and whereas Australians probably realise above and beyond anyone else in the world just how difficult it is to win in Germany.
Danny Green would tell you more than anybody about what it's like to fight over there. But Felix Sturm, a class fighter, he really is. He was unlucky to lose to Oscar De La Hoya a few years ago, I thought.
Of course, the big heavyweight clash. Vladimir Klitschko and Tony Thompson for the IBF, WBO and IBO heavyweight titles.
Don't know much about Thompson, but Klitschko, I mean, he's certainly a well-credentialed fighter. But we really need someone to come in and shake up the heavyweight division.
We need a couple, don't we?
We do.
Both halves come to center ring. Have a big round of applause. A great advancement for women's boxing. Set to come across. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a unanimous decision. Judge Tony Moretta, Andrew Campbell and Joe Mann all have the same scorecards, 80-72. Ladies and gentlemen, would you congratulate the new Australian Junior Featherweight Champion holder, blue corner, SusieQ.
New Australian champion, and isn't she wrapped? Good on her.
I'll say. And Edith Smith holding her hand up there, showing great sportsmanship. That was a real good battle between those two ladies.
What a great act of sportsmanship.